What's up, Taurus? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot B in Boston. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, or wherever you feel that it fits into your natal chart. Since your natal chart is a, galactic fingerprint, then it would be specific to you. I haven't seen two natal charts that are exactly alike yet. Speaking of that, if this is not your story this month, it's not your story. Check your Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if none of those fit, go to your Mercury, Mars, Venus, and there should be messages there for you. If you're cross-watching, welcome to the Queen Bee. You are more than welcome here. Cross-watching means that you are watching for a significant other, a friend, a family member, a foe, trying to get a one-up on them or trying to get information on how your family member or your significant other is doing. Don't mind the orbs. They float around here a lot with me. I speak to the dead. I read auras. I do all kinds of things. So don't be surprised. I just again opened up my my schedule. I reopened it, but I got sick again, and I had nurses and PTs and occupational therapists and in and out, and my occupational therapist will be here in about 2 hours. So anyway, or an hour, something like that. So anyway, just know that I reopened my schedule again. See information in the box below. If it comes in your energy, just know that I know that. Energy can come in vice versa. It can come in your partner's energy or it can come in yours. But for the sake of not causing mass confusion, I'm just going to say Taurus or Taurus's person. Mostly I'll say Taurus just so that there's not a lot of confusion. One thing that kept coming up with you guys was the Three of Swords in reverse. And it's coming out of a whole new, it's coming out of an old heartbreak into a whole new frame of mind. And it's coming into something that could be good for you. But like I said at the beginning of the month, this person that chose you, is not turning out exactly how you wanted it to be. There's more there than met the eye. I feel like this person could be controlling. This person could be smothering. And that's really not good for Taurus because Taurus, just like Aries, needs their independence. Having a Venus in Taurus, I understand it. We don't need our independence to go party. We need our independence to read a book or to listen to music or to meditate or to do something that feeds our soul. That's what we like our alone time for. And so trying to get your significant other to understand that that's why you need your alone time and it's not for anything bad is not an easy task. But the need for alone time is healthy for both of you. Taurus and Aries like to feed their soul. They like to read a book. They like to do a meditation. Maybe some of you like to get a reading just to calm you. But I do feel like in the recent past, from 6 months to a year, you've been done an injustice. I feel like a 10 of Swords energy in your recent past. Like I said, recent 6 months to a year. I feel like that person you chose really showed their true colors. But now you're getting your justice because you're no longer around that person. I feel a loss of job or a loss of situation where you would be around that person and they would see you doing good. I feel judgment was there and the Knight of Pentacles type of reversed energy where an offer never came through. Maybe you lost your job and you thought you would get it back and it turned out that you did not. But that Princess of Wands feeling is there, like it was done in kind of a sneaky, dirty way. You may have been with the company for some time and instead of coming to you and talking to you about the problems, they just let you go. I'm getting a lot of messages for you today, Taurus, between work and love and smothering and new people and all of that. I feel an Ace of Pentacles, though. Like, I feel like a brand new beginning. Like you're starting a new adventure. I kind of feel like if you've ever seen The Hobbit, it's like a whole new adventure. You know, you've packed up your little knapsack and you're ready to go. But there definitely was a Knight of Wands situation and a Five of Swords with the disappointment of the Four of Cups. You really thought these people were friends, and now you're realizing that none of them were friends, and they set you up every chance they got. And so you're having to deal with that aftermath, that feeling of being let down and realizing those people were not for you. You got ass over tea kettle, guys. And the universe wants you to go a different way. There's something different that the universe is trying to tell you they want you to do. And when you don't listen, they take your job, your house, your car, your money. And I tell you guys this all the time. If the universe wants you to do something, just do it. Like Nike. Just do it. Because being ass over tea kettles has happened to me 4 times and it's not fun. Rebuilding from scratch after you lose everything. Like I said, I feel like a tower moment just passed through your life and you're trying to rebuild. I feel like there was someone there who was misusing their power. Now you found that 10 of Cups feeling. You found that happiness with somebody. But they're not exactly what they seemed. Most of what they put forth is true, but I feel like this person very much smothers you. Is very much with the Five of Cups. Not allowing you to be on your own, not allowing you to even watch TV programs or to read a book or to have alone time. It's like they always constantly want to be with you. And they don't understand your need for, there goes an orb. They don't always understand your need for alone time. That it's not personal, that it's simply that you want to read a book or watch a movie that they may not be interested in, or do something at home by yourself, take a hot bath and meditate, or whatever it is that you do to feed your soul. They're not understanding that that's a need. It's not a want, it's a need with Taurus. It's a need with Aries. And having both Aries and Taurus so prevalent in my chart, I have that same need to just sometimes be alone with my tarot cards or to, look at a new deck and see what I see in it so I can use it. Read a book. I love to read and I have a whole slew of new books here that I haven't read. So I get it. But they're not allowing you to take action with that Ace of Wands without them. They're not allowing you to be you. It's like they fell in love with who you are, but they're trying to bottle that and keep it right there. And with Aries and Taurus women or men, that does not work. We will tolerate it for so long, but we need our alone time. We need time to just be. Just be. Just live in that moment, who we are, reading a book, doing whatever it is that we need to do to feed our soul. And it's not anything bad. And trying to get your significant other, I feel like, to understand that is really, really hard. Because no matter what you do, no matter the give and take, they see it as a slight toward them. Maybe they have trauma issues from the past that they need to clear up. But it's going to come down to a forced hand decision where you're really going to have to stick it to this person and be like, hey, listen, I like to read. You like to do this. So when we're at home, why don't you do this and I'll read a book and everybody's happy. And it's really going to come down to that. It's going to come down to telling them you need this equal give and take. You need the Six of Pentacles. It's not always about take. It's about give as well. And they're not going to like it. It may bring about a fight. It may bring about an argument. It may bring about a Six of Wands moment. In reverse, there's no winning there. But it's not about winning. It's about soul food. And at the moment, they may be the breadwinner. And they may remind you of that. But again, it's not about who's right and who's wrong. It's about having healthy space in a relationship between the two of you, whether you're male or female. It doesn't mean go out, get drunk, and party with your friends. It means do the things that mean something to you. If that's take a hike somewhere, if that's rock climb, go and do that and allow your significant other to do what they like to do. Because in that, you'll see a huge change with the Empress. You'll see a huge change in your significant other. You'll see a massive change, a butterfly, caterpillar change with them. But without it, you're going to push this person away. You're going to push them to the point of no return because they have no alone time. They have no time to themselves to be who they are, to be the very essence of the thing that you love the most. If you see a butterfly and it's beautiful, you don't capture it and put it in a cage. You watch it in its natural habitat and you admire it. And you spend time with it every day if it comes back. You can't take said butterfly, put it in a cage and expect it to still be happy. That butterfly will die. That butterfly is not getting soul nurturing. It's not getting food. It's not getting any of the things that a butterfly needs. You have to allow that butterfly to spread its wings. Without that, you will not get what you wish. This person may go the other way. They may start to shy away from you. They may, what's the word? What are they telling me? They may start to resent you because they're not getting what they need. And as much as they try to talk to you, they feel as though you're not listening. And you're taking too much of them and returning very little. And for a Taurus, that's very, very difficult. They're one of the more independent earth signs. Virgo, not so much. Capricorn, not so much. They like to be in their relationships. But Taurus is a lot like a fire sign in that it goes from Aries into Taurus. So they do have some of the qualities that make up an Aries. And alone time is one of them. And it's saying that if you continue to take and take and take, they're going to walk away. They're going to be on their way if they can't breathe. And it looks like they want to take this new journey with you, this Ace of Coins, this chariot ride. And they've been taking a break from life. They need a break. But that doesn't mean that they want to be smothered all the time. They're taking a break from all the shadiness in the world, from the shady people that may have set them up to cause them to lose their job with the Queen of Wands there in reverse. They're feeling very much like the Queen of Wands. Resentful, annoyed, aggravated. And the last thing you want to do to that butterfly who's resentful, annoyed, and aggravated is make them more resentful, annoyed, and aggravated, right? You want to give them the space to do what they need to do. And you want to be forthcoming with what it is that you haven't told them. Because when it slowly starts to come out that you're not what you presented, Taurus will not like that. And if this is Taurus's person, Taurus isn't going to like that. You're not going to like that. They don't want to meet your representative. They want to meet you, not who you think they want to meet. And you have to remember that. People don't want to meet your fucking representative. They want to meet you. The real you. So behaving like yourself, being exactly who you are to a Taurus, or Taurus being that way to you, is what's going to earn you respect. Is if you don't change every day. You're the same person every single day. Be authentic. I'm authentic. I never change. I might be a bitch. I might be a slew of names. And I've earned that bitch title. That's what Queen Bee or Queen Tarot B is. It's not a B as in bzz, it's B as in bitch. I've earned that title. But it's because I set boundaries. And I don't allow people to use me as a welcome mat. And I'm authentic at all times. I'm me. My husband can tell you I don't change. Every single day, I'm me. Whether that's good or bad is not my problem. I just know that I'm me every day. What are you saying? Let me listen to what they're saying because they're talking away in my ear. Like I said, I speak to the dead, I read auras, I read energies, I read all of these things. It may be that you're on a downswing of luck. And that's something that you haven't told your Taurus, or Taurus you haven't told your significant other. And now you're having to defend that now that they're seeing that you're on a downswing of luck. You've lost your job, or, you've significantly lost a good amount of finances, whatever it is that you're on a downswing with, that you're in that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You may not have shared with them in the beginning. And there's a certain resentment there that you're not able to help and work on things and provide and be a part of, which is very unusual for Taurus because they're always able to provide for themselves and for their significant other. But there may be a bit of resentment there. And they may be rethinking whether or not, or you may be thinking whether or not this is your person. There's things coming out, Taurus, that you weren't expecting. And it may cause you to cut this person out. I feel like there's some sneaky behavior here. Like you got into something and now that you're in it, there's sneaky behavior here that's not allowing for you to trust them. Whatever this person did or whatever Taurus did, there's some sneaky behavior here where they weren't honest. And the truth is going to come out. And it's showing me here the Chariot in reverse with the Queen of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords in the upright and the Seven of Swords. This tells me something sneaky happened here. And it brought everything to a screeching halt. So maybe you not telling them that you lost your job or you're on the downswing of things or whatever that is caused this major buildup of resentment and to push them away so far that you can't grasp them anymore. Or maybe they did that to you and now you don't trust them because they were not authentic. Taurus values authenticity in people. Taurus is not one to pretend to be one thing and be another. Taurus is always Taurus. They have a lot of qualities that Aries has, like I said. They are the sign directly after Aries. So they carry some of those Aries qualities from the third decan into the first decan of Taurus. And so when you're not authentic with a Taurus, in who you are and they meet your fucking representative, they will not respect that. If you are not 100% honest with them in the beginning, they will not respect that. They will walk away. Now, I'm seeing here that you came in with all these promises of love, but now that you're finally seeing the truth, or they came in with promises of love. Now that you're finally seeing the truth, it's causing anxiety, it's causing angst, it's causing, how are we going to do this? How are we supposed to pay bills? You lost your job, or you have no job, or whatever it is that they hid from you, which I'm assuming has to do with money, because this talks about being stingy. It talks about holding on to your heart, your soul, your everything, and not wanting to give a part of that because you feel that person is undeserving. This is the playboy, playgirl of the zodiac, the Knight of Cups. They make lots and lots of promises full of love, but in the end, this is what they bring. And you're not wanting to give up anything for somebody who was not authentic with you. Because the truth came out. The truth is coming out, or the truth will be out. And you would have much rather respected this person in the beginning for the truth than to find out once you're involved with them. That's not being authentic. That's you having to find out on your own what this person is truly like. Maybe it has nothing to do with the job. Maybe it's just that you met their representative and you don't like who they truly are. They've changed. Maybe they're controlling. Maybe they're smothering. Maybe they're whatever. The problem is that there's feelings there. There's real feelings. True, hard feelings. And with that, you're standing in your power. You're standing in the right power. But at the same time, it's not enough to save the relationship with the Hierophant in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Lovers. It looks like somebody here has made up their mind. Someone has made up their mind that they're not going to take another chance on you because you were not authentic and truthful in the beginning. You were not authentic and truthful. They were looking for something long-term with you with this Hierophant. But the problem is that they're not willing to take the chance with the Fool. And with the Lovers, they've made up their mind. The card of Gemini. They've made up their mind. The card of Virgo. The Fool is said to be the card of Aries, but it's not. The Emperor is. For some reason, they like to associate the Fool with Aries, because the Fool is always taking chances, walking off the cliff, but it's not truly the card of Aries. Aries is not a fool. Aries is no fool. And they're choosing to start a different cycle elsewhere. Also, Taurus, you may be getting a new job. You may be looking at a new job after the Tower moment that you had with your old job being set up and having things manipulated around you with the Magician. Devil behavior here. So people were manipulating you into thinking that you were their friend or they were your friend, when really they were backstabbing you, going to your boss, and every chance they got, they were telling your boss about what you were doing, spying on you. You may cover for them, but they went right to your boss on you, so they snitched you out every chance they got. So it's showing to me like you're going to be getting a new job in a better cycle, and the universe wants you gravitating that way. Whatever this was, it happened for a reason. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to go to a different job, a different path, a different life. So, Taurus, that is what I have for you for this month. If you guys need anything, then hit me up in the box below. I know it was kind of confusing in a lot of messages. They were kind of flying in at me. But I told you what they told me, and don't shoot the messenger. Again, if this came in your energy and this is something Taurus was doing to you, I already know that. Just be wary when you meet people that you're not meeting their representative. This is your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen's Tarot in Boston, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Love ya.